Hello everyone! In today's video, I'm gonna find my dad. But first, let me give you a bit of a backstory. So, I was born in Norway, my mom is Norwegian, and my dad is from Pakistan, but my dad disappeared before I was born. But so I was born in Norway, I went to Norwegian elementary school, middle school, high school, and I've never had any contact with my dad. He's never been a part of my life. I don't know anything about him, basically, at all. I've seen one picture of him, which I'm gonna put on the screen here. This is all I know about my dad. And I didn't really care. You know, a lot of people have said, but don't you feel like something is missing in your life? And I thought, well, not really. Because if you think about it, I never had a dad in the first place, so it's difficult to miss something that you never had, right? If you had something and it gave you a lot of joy and happiness and then you lost it, I can imagine that being much more devastating. But me, I never had anything, right? I've only had my mom and her side of the family, and that's it. So for me, I never felt like there was a father missing in my life. Obviously, I don't know how my life would have turned out if my father had actually been a part of my life, but everything changed 2 years ago. The Japanese anti-nuclear organization called Nihon Hidankyo, they won the Nobel Peace Prize. And I was personally invited by the Japanese embassy to go to the celebration that happens after the ceremony. So the ceremony is public and then they have like a private thing afterwards. And I was invited there. And at the celebration, there were a lot of important people. There were ambassadors to different countries. And when I was there, I randomly met the Norwegian ambassador for Pakistan. And then I thought it would be funny to just mention, oh, by the way, I'm also half Norwegian, half Pakistani, but I've never met my dad. And then the Pakistani ambassador, she was like, but don't you want to see your dad? Don't you want to meet your dad? And I was like, well, kind of, but you know, my mom has tried doing that for a long time and she never figured it out. And I don't know, there's not really much that I can do. I'm just a random person. And then she was like, but I can find your dad for you. And then she gave me like her business card, but it also had like her phone number with WhatsApp, like add me on WhatsApp. And then she was like, here is my number, my contact information. Just add me on WhatsApp, send me a message with all the information you have about your dad, and I will find your dad. And then I thought, well, why not? So that's what we're gonna do today. Woo! Also, I have this information here. I asked my mom about information about my dad because I really don't know anything at all. I have no clue. I don't know anything about him. So I asked my mom and she gave me this information that I'm going to give to the ambassador as well. So we know that my dad, he's from Pakistan. He's from a place called Gujarat. When he lived in Norway, he lived in Romsås, which is on the east side. He was born on the 25th of May, somewhere between 1970 and 1973. He originally got married. I'm not sure if he was married in Norway or he was married to someone in Pakistan and then moved to Norway, but he ended up divorcing in Norway. And my mom even knows the date. He divorced on the 4th of May, 1993, and I was born in 1994. And then he left for Pakistan in August 1993. And apparently he had an uncle that worked as a lawyer, and he also had a brother in Pakistan who had cancer. And before my dad moved to Norway, he lived a bit in London, supposedly. So there was a lot of speculation. Maybe my dad went to London, maybe he went to England after he left Norway, but we don't know anything. This is all the information that we have. So I am now gonna install WhatsApp and I'm gonna contact the Pakistani ambassador. Let's see how that goes. It's downloading. I don't care about an email address. I don't want to add a passkey. I'm just gonna create my account and that's it. Okay, we are in WhatsApp. Take a look at this. So how do we add people? First of all, I never used WhatsApp before. Add new contact. Here we go. Okay, just gonna write her phone number. It is very long. There's a Norwegian phone number here and a Pakistani phone number. I'm just gonna try adding the Norwegian one first and see if that works. This phone number is on WhatsApp. Okay, that's nice. And done. It even shows her face here. I'm just gonna do this so you can see. It even shows her face here. Let's do a new chat to the ambassador. I don't even know what to write. Like, how do I start this message? Hi, my name is Patrick. Also, I just want to mention, I also do know my dad's name, but I'm not sure if I should say his name here for privacy's sake. I mean, he disappeared anyways. It's not like I owe him anything at all, but sorry for the late message. Again, thank you so much. It is now sent. So yeah, there we go. And that's it for part 1 because I have to wait for the ambassador to reply me. So, wait, you thought the video was gonna end there? Hold up, because we just got a reply from the ambassador 10 minutes after I sent the message. So she says here, "Hi Patrick, thank you for your message. I remember our conversation. By any chance, if your mother has your father's ID card / passport or any other document, copy, like educational certificate, etc., whether he belonged to the city of Gujarat or any nearby village. Any such further details would be helpful." That's difficult because I don't know if my mom really has that. Maybe I should give her a call and ask right now. Hold up. Hallo. Du, skal jeg snakke om at jeg møtte hun ambassadøren og sånt?
Ja.
Jeg har lyst til egentlig bare sende melding. Så jeg sendte bare melding med de detaljene du ga til meg sist. Ja, den informasjonen du ga meg. Men jeg lurte på, i tillegg til informasjonen som jeg ga, du har vel ikke tilfeldigvis noe som helst sånn ID-kort, pass, et eller annet sånn han hadde i Norge i det hele tatt, og ingen peiling på noe sånt? Nei, ikke sant? Det var det jeg tenkte jeg også.
Og så var det ikke så vanlig å ta bilder med mobil og sånn den gangen, for jeg så jo liksom noen papirer, men jeg tenkte, vi hadde jo liksom ikke de mulighetene.
Nei, ikke sant?
Vi hadde vel mobil, nei, jeg tror ikke jeg hadde mobil engang, den gangen.
Nei, ikke sant, det er lenge siden.
Så ja, så det var liksom ikke noe så naturlig, og man tok liksom ikke noen bilder av noen ting, eller det er 33 år siden, så det er så...
Ja. Men...
Jeg vet ikke om hun har lov til å sjekke det, men han ble jo skilt gjennom namsmannen i Oslo.
Ok, du hadde datoen han ble skilt?
Ja, eller sånn cirka, tror jeg, eller hadde jeg helt nøyaktig?
Du ga meg 4. mai 1993.
Ja, ok, men det stemmer sikkert det.
For da kan jo en eventuelt sjekke 4. mai 1993 i et register. Kan alle sjekke det, eller er det bare viktige personer som kan gjøre det?
Jeg tror ikke alle kan sjekke det.
Ok, så det er eventuelt en mulighet.
Jeg sitter og tenker skilsmisse, det er det namsmann, eller er det jeg? Det er ikke namsmann, hva er det vi heter for noe? Et eller annet på F, Fylkesmannen. Ja, kanskje det der.
Ok. Da sender jeg bare svar tilbake, og så kan jeg si fra til deg hva hun sier etter det.
Ja, det er spennende.
Yes. Nei, men da snakkes vi snart igjen.
Yes, ha det.
Yes, ha det. Okay, so since we know the date that he got divorced, there is a chance that we could ask the ambassador to check a registry where you can see the people who divorced on that specific day, and then we can probably find his Norwegian personal number that he had when he was here. Okay, so I did a bit of chatting with the ambassador back and forth about all the details that we know, and in the end she says, "I will try, but with this set of info, chances seem dim. Still, one should never lose hope. The more critical thing is even if you find him, he should accept you as his son, as he left Norway before you were born, as per above info." So who knows? I might never see my dad, or he might just show up in a week, who knows? Anyways, the most important thing is that you like this video and subscribe, because I will be posting updates when I hear back from the ambassador. So again, this is a really weird video for me to make, but I think I'm gonna look back at this when I get older and think, I'm glad that I did that. So yeah, that's it for part 1 of searching for my dad. I will see you in the next part. Matane.